Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. Big Tigger addressed his wife and let the world know he didn't put hands on her, even though I believe he put hands on her. Since she was lying, and she the type of woman that'll try to ruin your career, have you looking bad in the media. If he didn't do it then, I know he think about doing it now, but he denied those allegations.
Privileged to be here this morning, back at work. Over the past several days, there's been significant public discussion and speculation regarding my personal life. I understand this can happen being a public person. I've been doing radio now 32 years and television for 29. I appreciate first and foremost the support and concern that so many people have shown. I want to say categorically, these allegations and accusations that have been circulating about me are false, untrue, not happening, didn't happen. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact of these last few days or this last week. I hope you accept my apology. Out of respect for everyone involved, I've asked for grace, privacy, and restraint as my family navigates this difficult moment. For more than 30 years, I've had the privilege of serving this in many communities through music, entertainment, and connection. I remain grateful for the trust so many of you have placed in me throughout that journey, and I intend to continue living and leading in that manner worthy of that trust. And to all the people who have either quietly or loudly stood up and stood 10 toes for me, I appreciate it. For the people who have reached out to check on me, I appreciate you. No name dropping necessary. You know who you are.
I know he claiming that he didn't put hands on her, but she seemed like the type that will find her way into a butt whooping for lying on people. If she's scandalous like that, I'm pretty sure people put paws on her in the past. And if he didn't do it, who did it? Did she beat her own tail? Why was her face so bruised up and beat up like that? It looked like she went to the party shop, got some of that Halloween stuff, put it on her face real quick, scrunched up her face real hard. Ooh. That would have been easy to pull off, especially nowadays. People willing to believe anything. And by the looks of this picture, she got about 4-5 necks. Did he choke her so bad that her neck swelled up? And his arms don't look like he got the strength like that. So somebody lying and they saying it's her. But if that's the case, and she's lying on him, and they're married, you know what they say, birds of a feather flock together. So who he lying on? Is it true that Cisco made him wear the thong for the thong song video? Them deleted scenes is still up there at BET. He better hope they not in the basement. Didn't he work for Rap City? He got secrets of his own. But I'm pretty sure that at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, he gonna wind up putting hands on her for lying. As soon as he get home, and he ain't feeling it, and she ain't got nothing in the stove, on the microwave, nothing like that, he might go ahead and go upside her head for real, put a knot on her head. And since she already lied, all he got to do is say he didn't do it. And when she start crying wolf, ain't nobody trying to hear her foul. Y'all got to listen to what this lady had to say about it.
I'm not gonna lie, this whole situation got me tight, because why would you get on the internet crying with a bruised up, gashed eye, talking about ask my husband what happened to my face? Girl, and now you're backtracking. Lady, what the fuck did you think people were gonna think? I'm very confused. Then you have the nerve to say social media has drawn its own conclusions from information that was shared, but those conclusions are not the statements I have made. What did you think people were gonna think? And now Big Tigger has finally made a statement of his own. You know, I didn't know what to believe. But then you don't want to not believe the woman, because a lot of times women be scared to speak up for themselves because people in the world don't believe them. But it's because it's shenanigans like this being played. I feel like don't come to the internet if you don't want the internet to speak on it. Especially when it's about somebody who is well known. She knew people were going to speak on it. She knew the blogs were going to pick this up. That man's career could have been really, really messed up behind this. there's still a possibility that it could be. It's upsetting because there are real victims out there, and when people do things like this, it takes away from when those victims are ready to tell their stories, because a lot of times people don't want to hear it, or they're ready to say, oh, she's lying. I'm glad Big Tigger finally spoke up for themselves, but their statements were both released around the same time, so maybe this was a coordinated effort. Who knows? I do have a question though. I'm hearing that the wife Alicia has a missing child on the missing persons report. Where's the child? Is this true? What's going on?
Something seriously scandalous is going on here. Whatever happened to the baby? Did he get rid of the child? Was he tired of looking at another man's kids? Was she tired of that child as well? She was trying to move on and live her life with Big Tigger, and now things not working right. If they do some heavy investigations and find out that Big Tigger went full tiger on that child and only the bones remain, he could be facing life, and he could have a Jeffrey Dahmer movie on BET. This is sickening. What they got going on for real? Is he on crack? His face looks shrunken, head swollen. He might be on that dope. We just don't know. But one thing we do know for sure is that his wife lied. And once a liar, always a liar. People online can't believe it. Well, actually, people just need content. Whatever's out there, we'll take it. Big Tigger beat his wife, cool. Make a little 10-minute video, chop that thing up real quick, put it out there, and if people interested in this woman getting her butt whooped, and which they should be, because look at her face, man. She provided enough food for the whole internet with this. She put the stank face on for every... This ain't funny, man. But she did put the stank face on for everybody. Shout out to her, man. Good content. I forgot about Big Tigger. He ain't in the basement no more. Where he at? What radio station he work for? Is he in Atlanta? He got a pink microphone. He probably not even into her like that. But, you know, it is what it is. Y'all let me know. Do y'all feel like this woman need to go to jail for lying on Tigger? He's a friendly guy. He need to do children's movies and things. Bring back Barney and let him wear the suit. Matter of fact, the suit. He's so friendly looking. Just let him do his thing just like that. For the kids. He ain't beating nobody. But if she got a child missing, did he beat them kids? That's what we need to know. One thing for sure, this woman made allegations about him that were false.
Big Tigger responds to being accused of cheating on his wife with his co-host and putting hands on her. So you had Big Tigger's wife posting a video where she looked like she got beat up real bad, had stitches all on her eyes, and basically was accusing Big Tigger of causing that and cheating on her with his co-host. So you had Big Tigger making his post saying, over the past several days, there has been significant public discussion and speculation regarding my personal life. I understand this can happen when you are a public figure, and I appreciate the support and concern that so many people have shown. I want to say categorically that these allegations and accusations that have been circulating are false. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francisca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to her for the impact of these last few days. Out of respect for everyone involved, I ask for grace, privacy. Grace, privacy? Boy, did you see that woman's face, the way she was looking? Talking about some grace and privacy, and that woman was looking the way she was looking. And restraints as my family navigates this difficult moment for more than 30 years. I've had the privilege of serving my community through music. Boy, ain't nobody, ain't nobody trying to hear all that. Nobody's trying to hear all that. And nowhere here are you denying putting hands on that woman. Entertainment and connection, and I remain grateful for the trust so many have placed in me throughout the journey. Through that journey, I intend to continue living and leading in a manner worthy of that trust. So that was, you know, Big Tigger. He ain't addressed that woman and what she was looking like at all. She was looking real bad. He's just over there claiming he ain't get with the co-host or whatever. I don't even know.
Yo, I guess that concludes the video. Big Tigger is not guilty, even though he might be guilty. Don't nobody care what that man do with his wife. The same way don't nobody really care what you do with your wife. Maybe her family and friends, but besides that, that's your wife. She said I do, you said I do, whatever y'all do, that's between y'all. The radio host reportedly is under investigation in a domestic violence dispute case involving his wife, Alicia Brown. Then they put the hash browns on the side of this because they know y'all not interested in her. According to TMZ, legal documents show that the police have identified 53-year-old Big Tigger, legal name Darian Morgan, as a prime suspect in an alleged domestic assault tied to May. The incident is still under investigation, and Big Tigger could possibly be spending the rest of his life in jail, y'all. Do you want that for Tigger? Would you rather see him home with his little Tiggers, with his Tigress, even though she be lying on him? Or would he be better off in jail? I think he did it. And why not? She out there lying and stuff. Maybe she needed a foot hunters, man. And I don't condone no domestic violence or nothing like that. And you shouldn't either. Let me know what you feel about this in the comment section, man. Got so much love for y'all. Yo, and for all you beautiful ladies out there.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you